Hello everybody, I see you've stopped by for your daily Hearts of Iron 4 content. But don't worry, today will be a doozy in the world of Hearts of Iron 4 because we're gonna go ahead and have fun as the Dutch and nobody ever. Okay, I have no pre-planned out thought on what I'm gonna do today, but we are going for the achievement as Netherlands liberate. Nope, we're not doing that as Netherlands, putting the raid on the bedweight. Shame, the UK has 0 capital ships. Okay, we can do that one. Okay, I have no strap for this, but I have put a plan in motion, and that plan is to figure out how to do this. I think, how easily can we flip, actually? I think if we flip, I might have an idea. Okay, good factory situation. Manpower, not really there, but we do have our puppet out in the east, which we can steal manpower from. I'm getting an idea. The brainwaves are coming to me. Okay, I won't lie, this is probably going to have to involve paratroopers at some point. You know, I reckon if we flip quick enough, we might even be able to get Italy. And I think if we get Italy, we can then paratroop France, and then paratrooping France means we can paratroop the UK. I got ideas! They're going in! I haven't done Dutch in a very long time, so I have no idea how quickly we can actually flip and then also build enough troops that we can capitulate Italy. Alright, I hope you're ready for fun Hoi 4 gameplay mechanic where I now have to click this button enough times that I can continue my focus tree. I've clicked the button enough times, we just gotta make sure now that they don't go 15 more so in between themselves, because I think that might cancel our focus, so I need to keep clicking the button. Timmy, it is important that you keep clicking this button or your windmilling clogs will explode. Good news, Timothy! Your clogs did not explode. Sadly, there are no more buttons for us to click, Timothy, so the real fun has ended and now we just have to wait until we can flip, which is going to take a while. So instead, we're going to work on getting ourselves some manpower, because apparently World War I was just a bit too much for us, even though we weren't in it. And next up, we're going to go ahead and milk our puppet dry of all their manpower and just spam out a whole bunch of cheap units. I'll probably make this even cheaper, I reckon, but I have no experience right now, and I can't get any because I have no command power. I could just sit there and keep training, but I'm just wasting equipment doing so, and yeah, got quite the deficit of equipment. Okay, got a little lucky there, got ourselves a election in government that got us 10% more, but we probably could get it right now if we banned communism, but I don't have enough political power to immediately halt the referendum too, so we're just gonna wait patiently. Not that patiently, because I just got it right there. Wow. Look, lucky day. Okay, so now I can get myself military access from the Italianos. And I'm sure a few of you might remember this little old strat of invading Albania, because Italy is justifying on them, and then leaving all your troops in Italy, and then you can just, you know, just secretly take over their entire country, which I'm going to do. Only thing I'm really worried about doing is if this is actually enough to capitulate the Italians, because usually you do it as Japan and you have a much better, stronger starting army. I have 8 guys, clogs, and a bit of a taste for the wacky-backy. The devil's lettuce! And our commanders are definitely partaking in that if this is the plan they have come up with. Okay, so we're just waiting for the rest of our units to turn up, and then the question's really gonna be, will this work? My bet's actually on no, because I'm not too sure if we've just got enough to beat the Italians here. But saying that, I think if we actually get lucky here and trigger the Civil War and just get them as a puppet, that'd be even better for us. But anyway, no point dilly-dallying around. Will this work? Okay, so we got Rome. We definitely 100% need Napoli and also Palermo down there, so I kind of put extra troops everywhere I saw they were garrisoning a bit more than the rest. And then maybe we can trigger the Civil War, maybe? Okay, I think that might just do it. That might just do it indeed. Okay. You know, you can all call me a genius now. Okay, so like I said, we're just gonna puppet them. We don't really care too much. I think they will get that pretty annoying event where they have the option to break free and we have to fight them again, but that is a problem for later in the playthrough. Okay, so next up, we are going to rush France and hopefully get it in time. We are still at war with Albania, by the way, but there's just nothing I can do about that. Okay, so we've got ourselves our justification, and it is time to see if this will work. Okay. Moment of truth. Okay, we've landed in Paris, but now we are not landing. Why are we not landing? We just Why does it do this? Well, I guess we're doing this the easy way. Well, okay. Kind of panicked there for a second, but I just set them up over here, and it worked that time for some reason. Okay, so before we go ahead now and paradrop the UK, I am going to quickly take out the Czechs. Germans just unfortunately got pulled into this because of the Czechs, which is wonderful. We're also going to grab ourselves Luxembourg, which again was guaranteed by Norway and Ireland. Which does mean that I can also now click this button right here and we turn orange. Well, that is not a very good landing. We should be okay-ish though, because we did get Portsmouth, but I just remembered my troops just went back to Italy because I joined a faction. That's a fun little thing you added there, Paradox, by the way. Okay, so we did get the UK, but I am really worried we are not going to be able to do what I wanted to do because the Germans are stupidly in the war. Okay, so that actually didn't go too bad at all. I did have to give up on a few things like the Raj and Norway, the Czechs and Albania and stuff like that, and Ireland, but that is fine because I think this might work. Oh, there you go. Got 2 of the achievements at once. So all I did was simply take the British Navy in the peace conference, and I thought that would be not enough on its own, and that I'd also have to release them. But apparently, no, that works. Hey, there you go. Okay, so that was definitely a very gamey way of getting this achievement, but it did work. Sadly, there was nothing else for us to do here, so I think we're just going to go ahead and do another achievement on a different nation. Okay, since we just absolutely violated the Italians in that achievement, why not give them some love back by doing an Italian achievement? And I said I'd come back and do it, but I've already done too many videos on the Italians just for one on themselves, so we're gonna do Communist Italy and make sure that Gramsci Jabba the Hutt actually survives. So I have actually shown this off already in a video, and it is nothing spectacular, the communist side of the Italian tree, in my opinion, and you can get this 2 ways. You can do the Abyssinian Fiasco, which means you did not do too well in Ethiopia, or you can still win it, do Triumph in Africa, and do it anyway. The only difference this really gives you is the fact that you can get extra stuff in the Civil War, but I'm not gonna mess around. I'm not giving up Ethiopia. We're gonna fight to the death. There we go. Ethiopia has been dealt with, which is the first step in our quest to bring Jabba the Hutt along. Alright, so it's very important that you liberate this man, or your whole achievement fun will not be very fun. Okay, perfect. So now we need to just fight the Civil War, and like I said, this is a lot easier if you go the other path, but then you won't get Ethiopia, which actually doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, don't worry, this isn't as bad as it actually looks with how much land you start off with, and obviously it's a 2-front war. You'll get the same amount of units as the other guys will get, so there are no spawn-ins or anything, so you just quickly spam out more troops and then rush to the north or south wherever there are no troops, essentially. Oh yeah, also make sure you do seize old equipment, because it just gives you free railway guns, if I remember correctly. 4 free railway guns, so yep, definitely get that. Okay, funsies, there we go. We are now Communist Italy, and where is he? Where is the large man? Well, now you just kind of have to wait, and the large man will appear at some point, so we can do some other fun stuff first. Okay, there he is. Let's get him in control. Where's my damn achievement? Oh, I need to do another focus. Oh, and the focus just so happens to be all the way at the bottom down there. How fun! Okay, there you go, but we're not done there. Sure, there's not really any achievements we can go for, but I kind of want to play my big red Italy. So something cool I figured out with Communist Italy is that you get quite a few spies. So I'm spreading the seeds of revolution to Germany. Wait, just got another one because I've filled out all my upgrades for the agency now. Look how many you get. Look at this. I get 2 from this. I get 1 from this. I get another 2 from this. You know how it is, just half of Italy spreading the word of communism in Germany. I guess this would be a really good playthrough to do the whole seducer achievement, which you do a coup with, but yeah, that's broken, can't do that, as we have unfortunately learned many a time. So I haven't generated any world tension. I can get away with a sneaky little justification on Yugoslavia, which I'm going to do, and it's not for empire building reasons, it's to spread the revolution. maybe. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, that aluminium right there could really use a bit of revolutionizing. Yeah, all my spies are still hanging out in Germany, though. it's doing a bit of damage. There you go, you've been liberated from your capitalist... oh, I accidentally annexed you. Oopsie. A horrendous miscalculation. Also, Romania guaranteed them, so we're now still at war with them. Which is good, because they also have some materials that need to taste the revolution. Go. Sadly, the Russians just sneaked on in there and took Bessarabia. I kind of wanted to fight them over that, but I guess I'll just go back to annoying Germany. Well, the Germans are going in on the Soviets, and there's not really too much I can really say about this. I should probably do something else with my spies, but I also need to figure out what I actually want to do in this game. Okay, we've taken over a bit of the Balkans. I don't really particularly want to go directly to all the Axis, because this is just not a fun. It's not a front. It is not a fun-looking front, but maybe we can do some damage to the Germans that might be... I got an idea. Okay, so how many air... I can have 4 air volunteers to the Soviets, and I think that is... more than I could actually do. Do 4 to the UK. Hold on, I got an idea. Okay, we're respecing the entire industry into bombers. And you know what? To unlock our full potential here, I also want to go to war with Japan, as a lot of our stuff is actually locked behind being at war with a major. So, Japan's probably the safest bet here. And actually, you know what? I don't think we even need to do that, because what I was going to do is declare war on Japan, do all my focuses, then beat them up, and then volunteers to the Soviets in the UK and bomb the hell out of Germany. But I don't think there's anything particular I need from any of this that... we can just ignore it. Okay, so Operation Be Annoying has begun. We've got our bombers in production, and we did just steal the entire Italian industry there to change to bomber production. And we're bombing the Germans. Actually, I say we're bombing the Germans. We're actually bombing the Benelux and the French. Yep, I am most certainly doing my part here. And looked at my agents in a while, and looking a bit worse for wear. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be helping, I think. Trying to just cripple the German economy is all I can really do here. That is unique and not just going in and immediately destroying them. Yeah, I'd really like to coup them, but unfortunately I cannot coup them because they don't have enough stability lost, which kind of sucks. Yeah, they need less than 35% stability, and that is just... yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, and just broke all my agents out of prison, but even if I was to do propaganda, that wouldn't get it down even anywhere close enough, but I guess we'll send everyone to Berlin, where they can shout about how much Germany sucks. I can also go ahead and send air volunteers to the Soviets, so even more bombers covering pretty much all of Germany at this point. But I also dropped my fighters off as well. My fighters are pretty good, so let's go fight the Germans, shall we? Oh yeah, they didn't stand a chance. You know, I think this is safe to say this was all my doing. I mean, hey, is it a coinky-dink that as soon as the entire German industry exploded into nothing, that they got invaded? Yeah, I'd love to tag over and just see how much damage I have done, but obviously I'm an Iron Man and I can't do that. Well, you know, we kind of did all we needed to do, so... might as well strike the final blow. Yeah, you see, I think the AI may have done the majority of the work here, but in this marathon, which I did not run, I have arrived at the last minute in my Ferrari. That's right, we may be communists, but in the end, we're more importantly Italian. And also, I don't imagine I'm going to be able to take anything, so, yeah. That was a fun war. Oh, actually, never mind. I managed to take Tunisia and Corsica. I mean, hey, at least the AI did a pretty nice-looking peace conference, other than what happened to poor old Hungary. Yeah, they're also at war with Bulgaria still because they never called me in, so... Goodbye, Bulgaria. Well, there you go. I don't think there's really much point of playing any further than we did. I just wanted to mess around with all those spies, and as you can see... they now have not a lot to do. Yeah, one thing I really wish Paradox would do was fix the coup operation, so you could actually coup people. That'd be great, but you can't do it to any majors unless they get their stability to like nothing, which there's just no real mechanic to get them that far down. And you know, I know they did it because obviously the old coup mechanic was so abusable, but this one just, it's impossible to get a coup going if anyone's stability is that high and they're considered a major. So maybe Paradox fix. Although they never will, so I'm just talking to a brick wall. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below because there's plenty more achievements for me to do. So yeah, smell you round, Timmy.